Welcome back up to the Outer Worlds 2. Last time we left off, we had finished Dorado, took care of a companion quest, and wrapped up the Sub Rosa place too. Let's do it. They both wanted to come, so fine. I ordinarily wouldn't take them, but it sounds like it might be important for dialogue reasons, maybe, potentially. Question mark? Oh, here we are.
Law, look at that rift. It's making my skin buzz even in here.
Manual. Can we even leave at this point? I don't think we can. Oh, we can. That's a surprise. I thought this would be the type of deal where once you come here, you're locked in, and you have to deal with it like now. Maybe
an engineer to hazard to guess whose ship that is. DeVries is here, Commander. I'm sure it is.
maybe if we push in a little bit, we will get locked into it. Maybe. I don't know. Just looking around for loot right now. I don't know if there's going to be much. But, you know, still want to see. Oh, almost level 20. Oh, I can go in here? Did let me up.
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? And why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
Level 27 on that, okay. Can't shake my last meeting with Victor from my mind. In the midst of discussing our plans, he quietly commented out of desperation about me. Is he really so daft? How can I not be desperate? Our very survival is on the line. For years we've gone over the numbers, sharing our fears and rage over the Order's inaction regarding the rifts. This may be the last chance to prove their original predictions right. As I make approach to greater tranquility, my desperation grows. I possibly misinterpreted the numbers. Or were the numbers themselves wrong? If we fail, then what will everything leading up to this point have been for? Most of all, if we fail, it's because we weren't allowed with the plan after all. Oh lord, I can't even bear the thought of it. Perk Scrapper? Well, definitely not have that perk. Let's see. Scrapper. Is it bite? No, it's not. Scrapper. Maybe it might be at the top, to be honest. But let's see if I can find it. Let's see what it does. Well, I don't see it. I don't see it. Outer Worlds 2 Scrapper perk. Makes auto mechanicals drop additional crafting materials. That's an engineering. Oh, it's right there. I'm just blind as a bat. Wow. If I get enough XP, we'll save and come back and see what it says. But I don't really want that perk, so... Don't really want that perk. So we'll have to... just not... get it. See what it says. Reload. There's gotta be something up there, surely. Guess not. Guess not. Nothing here.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
I see. Disable lantern pad gate hydraulics. What does this do? What's the point of this? Skip. Oh. Just get rid of all that. It's pretty whatever, man. But whatever. No? Can actually jump over it, so. Like. Gives a fuck.
Damn, blocked. Why can't our work ever be easy?
Oh shit, that hurts. I want my health back. That shit hurted. Oh, companions. Oh shit, let's see what we have here. Okay. You know what, I'd rather him just not die. That doesn't really matter. Last thing. We'll do that one. Raw damage. Hold on, what does her ability do again? Okay. That's pretty okay. And does she have it upgrades
Alright.
taken care of? She does not have it upgrade kit at all. Alright, well, that's great.
No way through that fence except in pieces. Let's find another way around.
I mean, I could step on this and then double jump over it. I guess that's too easy.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
I've determined that. Tell me what DeVries' plan is. Now.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
See, O'Reilly said just as much. But when I showed the errors in his thinking, he stood down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
I don't believe you. Riley also thought he could predict the future. You think your plans will hold up better?
No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy same as I did with the monastery hostages if you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
You're clearly sincere and in over your head. I'd say you deserve a second chance.
How can you say that without knowing me? And mean it? Your resolve is unmistakable, and it's quickly becoming all too clear I've no option left but to trust you. Fine then, I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Do we level up? Now, but we're close.
Gave up that intel rather easily, didn't they? Let's have a look.
Oh, is it in my inventory? Let me rob you. This guy's running away so fast, I could probably rob this guy too. Come on. Thank you. Wait, who the hell are you? Back to Levino. Where did this guy come from? This guy I was just talking to, maybe?
Cadre, prepare the ship for departure.
It must be. Alright, let's look at the thing. Oh, well, never mind. I guess it's not that. The monitor displays a map at the station, evidently annotated by DeVries. The first team of agents is to hold the landing pad. The second team is to make their way through the turbine chamber. The third team is to guard the exit and refinery. DeVries herself will make for the broadcast booth overlooking the forum chamber, where the delegates are to meet. Alright. Do I have to go down the left, or is it like down here where I'm meant to go? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if that matters or not. Oh, nothing there. Okay, so we have two separate lifts. And we have no idea which one goes to where. I'm gonna use this one first. See where this goes. What? Interesting. Let's see what's going on up here. The mass rat. The mass rat indeed.
For all of the Protectorate's ills, they sure know how to build things that last. Not a compliment, just an observation.
If you say so. From Provost Iglesias, subject important announcement. Announcement. The message serves as notice that Greater Tranquility substation is to be decommissioned at the end of this month. Please speak to your direct supervisors for an update to your duties and details on your next posting. Remember, we're proud that all of your work here is making the Sovereign's vision of powerful plant-side communications relays a reality. We are grateful for your service. In the Matriarch's name, Provost Ambrose Iglesias. Updates to emergency protocol. Be advised, should Greater Tranquility substation move into lockdown procedures, blah 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 blah, the following mechanisms will be automatically activated. Emergency flood lightning. Intercom sirens. Landing pad ship enclosures. Note that these features can only be overridden by an administrator. If you say so. Go down. Actually, how much XP do we need? 1,200. I bet. 1,134 to be precise. Let's go down.
It seems your sovereign is regarded as being inept, shall we say?
We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
Leader is beyond his depth. He and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar.
Who's talking?
But I presume that to mean it will be without exertion? If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the Consul, is not.
Who's talking?
These impulsive attacks are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be
That is
believed.
talking.
Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
No idea who the hell was talking right there, but whatever. With that. Automechanical function commands. All automechanicals in the sector are activated and on patrol. Log targeting protocols updated by unknown user. You wish to modify the existing protocol? Revert. Acknowledged. Automechanical targeting protocol reverted. Do you wish to write this command to cartridge? Yes. Return to root. Recent activity log. Automechanical functions accessed by unknown user. Targeting protocol reverted at default station security measures. Protocol written to cartridge. Cartridge rejected. Examine the fuse box. A box that typically contains a fuse to complete a power circuit. The fuse appears to be missing. I can do this for more XP, I think. I just want to keep the fuse in my inventory. Collect it, so to speak. Alright, let's go. Across. Yes. Across. It's gonna be annoying when I have to run back once I level up just to see what that thing does. No.
Damn. DeVries' team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
I already fixed it, Miles. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't fix it. Maybe I put it in there and then that fixes it.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Let's see. Yeah, both. Alright, do it. Upload targeting protocol. Oh, they attack us too? Right, fine, whatever. I was not expecting to be attacked too. I thought they'd be on my side, but so much for that, yes.
On what? No.
No Valerie too, so I can't even heal on command like I'm used to. Tragic. So very sad. And obviously I don't want to use my inhaler, because then what if I need it later? No, you never know. I might need it later. Yeah. That's the point. Oh, I'm almost
I'd
dead.
like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate. But I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear, between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Alright, we missed the loop back here. So we're going back. Oh shit! Oh damn, gotta chill. Chill out, man. Oh shit. Oh, that hurts. You know what, UI? Is there a way to make it so the screen isn't all bloody when you're low health? Don't think so. No, fortunately. Oh, decisively.
After some quick
Tragic.
mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
If you say so. Man, I really wish I could see without having blood all over my screen. That'd be really fucking nice. If only I had Valerie. Right? If only I had Valerie. Oh my god, if I open that, it might be enough XP. Oh, it might be. It is, but it doesn't level me up. I mean, it does, but it doesn't regen my health. Fortunately. How very sad. In any case. Speech. I think if anything there's gonna be a check here, it's gonna be a speech check, right? There's gonna be absolutely anything here to worry about. Oh wow.
This is Junior Exemplar Daniels. I am currently practicing logging as a mental calming routine as a measure to waylay my panic. Fact. Junior Exemplar Ivanov and I have been working to isolate a circuitry inefficiency of 0.03% in the upper reaches of Greater Tranquility Station. The two of us are predisposed to intense focus. We've worked in isolation for weeks before. The others have warned us time and time again to check in regularly for posterity. We should have listened. In her absence, the station was somehow staffed by hostile mechanicals. We managed to capture one and remove the module producing its hostility. Ivanov was supposed to test it on another unit, but I heard an explosion from where he went, and I am too frightened to go after him. I don't know what to do.
I think he got blown up by a mine. That's exactly what I was gonna do as well. Don't run through, you're gonna die. You will die. What does this do? A box that splinters a fuse to complete a power circuit. The fuse appears to be missing. Oh, how opens that?
Let us turn our attentions once more
Why?
to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
Alright, let's go back. We'll go back, we'll do a save. And then I'll take the scrapper perk just to see what that satellite dish says. And then we'll reload. Listen to them knees crack. God damn. Oh, invisible wall. I was gonna jump across, but guess I can't. Is my thing leveled up yet? No. Surely we are getting close to it though, yes? Surely. Imagine they took off on the ship already and it's just gone. No, it's still there. Thankfully. Right. Quick save. Perks. Overlook panel. Let's just salvage some crafting materials. That's it. You just get some crafting materials and all yours. Keep it. Keep it for yourself. Alright. What was I gonna get? That requires science 20. So that's gonna be a little while away still. In that case, I think I might get Tinkerer. Grab Tinkerer. Yeah, let's grab Tinkerer because that's a really fucking good perk anyway. Does it show up in here? It doesn't, but that's going to give us a shit ton of, you know, damage. Our damage is going to be going crazy now. Okay, let's go back. Mount. Bow. Bow now. 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 Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Alright, let's go back over. Let's go back over. That doesn't do that. Oh, can I go up here? No. I cannot. Oh. Well, I guess I gotta go back down and put the thing back in. Oh, I can just rewrite it. Like that. Wouldn't that be so crazy? Okay, what? Okay, hold on. Oh. There. I completely forgot to even approach that terminal. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's a button there. Right, let's do for time dilation thing. We're about halfway to these winding corridors, potentially. Nothing over here. Very well. Away we go. I get an auto dock or something soon, man. I want to be able to see. Can't see shit.
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high chance of success, should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
Oh, it's over there. Oh well. Well, we have two of the perks here. Appears to be a makeshift weapons workbench for a toolbox containing miscellaneous parts or mods. Mods appear mostly assembled, however there's only enough of the final component to complete one of them. Rip blade, plasma blade, I think. Using a little know-how and elbow grease, you have to successfully craft the mod using the last of the parts available. Yeah, we'll take that. I can open that if need be.
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station, but I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it.
The station's been decommissioned for decades. Why are you still here?
Searching my records. Ah, yes. The explanation given by Mechanist DeSoto was as follows. I need someone to have eyes on my explosive friends. But I do not have eyes. This
what's got for sale? The Black Hat. Gain increased critical hit chance against automechs. If automech hacking is unlocked via the manual reset perk, automechs may be hacked from a distance. Both critical hit chance and hack distance increases with your hack skill. That's really good, if I didn't already have such an amazing headpiece already. So, I'm afraid it's a little bit of a non-starter. Let's see if he cares about me doing this.
Warning. Access to storage has not been granted. Please exit the vicinity immediately.
Oh.
This inventory is for purchase only. Return the item immediately, or be subject to verbal assault. Loitering is not permitted, here or elsewhere on the station.
I want to see if he still sells to me. Killed 50 enemies with sneak attacks.
You are back. Confirmed unauthorized and criminal person. It is perhaps an
Yeah, probably. But thanks. I'm glad that. Oh, thank you. Get that red shit off my screen. What have you got? Nothing crazy. You can keep the ammo, I don't need it. Plus 5 max health. Certainly something, I suppose. Certainly something. Okay.
No time to lollygag, Commander. Whatever's in that repository can wait.
I disagree. You buy the fuse box.
By my estimation, if we formed an alliance, say, within the next month, we would see returns within days. The market, the colony, would soon be out of Protectorate hands.
By your estimation, do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What
I don't even know
model
where-
did you utilize? Which metrics?
Oh,
I don't know where it's coming from, but
I'm
whatever.
known for my ability to read a room, as we call it in my business, where common sense meets observational data, you might say.
There will be no reading rooms here. None whatsoever. Now, obviously, we can't go anywhere over here. However, let's see what's on the terminal. From Professor Glacius, important announcement. I commend you for seeking clarifications on the decommissioning process. A wise subject is wise to ask questions. You are to package any item in the utility repository that is not deprecated and ready for export. The majority of the reactive mines specifically are to be shipped to closer to bolster maintenance on the archive. However, several select units are to remain behind and receive a device installation. To test a new security measure, I'm told. Please speak to Mechanist DeSoto if you wish to know specifics. In the Matriarch's name, Provost Ambrose Iglesias.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
Look alive, Commander.
Anyone else coming? Not for now. Not for now. They're trying to run at me and blow up. Isn't very nice of them. That is a lot of Zeranium leaking out over there. A lot of Zeranium. The question is, can I get through it with the shield? I can. When word of my explosive side project somehow made to the Provost office, thank you again, Trant, you no good fuss pot, I feared I might find myself staring down the barrel of reassignment, or worse, mental refreshment. But as the plan would have it, the Provost has seen opportunity in Enterprise. I've been given leave to outfit the Verac maintenance units with my incendiaries. The Veracnants will be activated once all personnel depart the station, leaving them to patrol and detonate when anything comes within proximity. Why the Provost believes the station needs any security after its decommissioning is beyond me, but I certainly won't complain. I do hope that whosoever's thrown to travel in 10 years' time can look upon these Veracnants and think, well met, what ingenuity, before meeting an abrupt end. It's too good of a show to be a secret forever. Is that arming as I get near it? No. I don't know what's going on with that, but... I'll take everything. Chat, do we just open it? I mean, there's probably quite a decent amount of lockpicking XP for picking it. Dude, I think, oh, can I get back up actually? I can. I'm gonna go all the way back around and just see how much I get. Because it is, yeah, 600 XP, decent amount. I don't mind spending 600 XP, a Mac pick for 600 XP. I really don't mind, there's plenty of them. Give me that. And repair it yourself. It doesn't need that shit ass fuse. I'm gonna keep all the fuses to myself. If I can, that is. Alright, we're done here. Let's move on to this section over here. Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Oh. Alright.
I'm starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us.
You think? Might be DeVry. Your childhood crush. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna overwrite my manual. Oh nah. Oh nah. Doors barred shut. I wonder why, eh? Use cartridge from DeVry's agent. Use for cartridge to disable all the auto-mechanical bays. None of that. None of that. I do not want to be being attacked by a bunch of bullshit. Alright then. Let's go up the stairs.
Armed and ready.
Alright, I mean, let's go over this way then, I guess. I can get in through there. No idea what that does. Whee! Oh, that's just to get in here? I don't need that, I'm just gonna hack it. You don't mind. Who's trying to stop me now? All of that. That it? Alright. Eee. And then hack it again. What is my hack app, by the way? Journal. Codex. Oh, we level 20, didn't we? Gain the ability to craft self-repairing armor mods at workbenches. When slotted into your armor, gain a bonus to your armor's defenses, which breaks after taking moderate damage. After a short period of not taking any damage, the armor repairs itself. Grant a single copy of the mod on selecting the perk. That's really cool. Gain the ability to craft a ghost array utility mod. While applied to a helmet and you drop to half health, you gain camouflaged. This makes it difficult for enemies to target you and causes your attacks to deal sneak attack damage. Then it's a single copy of the mod on selecting the perk. No, I want the self-repair and armor mod. I'm not gonna lie, man. That sounds pretty sick nasty. And this heightens the potency of your party's biomass weaponry. And this will always deal a small amount of corrosive damage. Your corrosive damage is increased and stacks its side effects faster. Interesting. While the buff is active, kills caused by the party heal you for a small amount. The primer has a very low toxicity usage. I'm gonna go for potent biomass, to be honest with you. Yeah. Boom.
Find this. Cross that bridge and see how well you fare.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
There's the elevator. Getting close now.
Indeed we are. The music box for us. How nice of him. Oh, lost his head. Yeah, he didn't keep his head about him. Those wits about him. Alright, that's everything down here. Quick save, let's go in. Now. Your bitch ass spat out of my ship, man. Right, now. Auto dock. Give me 2 charges of inhaler that I'm never going to use. Beautiful. Broadcast records. Video and intercom systems enabled for the Sovereign's annual address. Broadcasting throughout station and system is complete. Intercom systems enabled to commence decommission procedures. Broadcasting through station is complete. Video and intercom systems enabled for reasons disclosed. Broadcasting throughout station still in progress. Summation of the Sovereign's address. The Sovereign announces the creation of the Vox Initiative and how it will serve the people well for centuries to come. The Sovereign thanks the Order of the Ascendant for their steadfast and thorough research, promising great scientific advancement in the years to come. Finally, the Sovereign announces the birth of his first child, Henry. Kingdom Come Deliverance. The Sovereign trusts everyone will embrace his son as their beloved leader when the time is right. Important. Before this address is broadcast to Arcadian subjects, all footage must be edited and submitted to the Office of the Consul for approval. The designated editor has specifically been advised to elaborate upon the Sovereign's language regarding his son. Affectionate words inspire affection in kind. To the Office of the Sovereign, a reflection on progress. As the decommissioning process winds down here at Greater Tranquility Substation, I can't help but look about and reminisce on all that was done here. We've made significant technological strides here. As you've been so generous to point out in your many visits, my hope is that our research will prove abundantly fruitful as the Vox program is initiated. With this final sign-off, and a toast to the matriarch, I'd like me to say that delivering your good word, my dear Sovereign, to the people of Arcadia has been the greatest honour of my life. Sincerely, Provost Ambrose Iglesias. Alright, we've read all that bullshit. So that's, new manual. Yeah? Let's go.
Fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it.
Something's about to happen here.
Need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come
It's an end to all this.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power.
especially when presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want, ingenuity is what you need.
So you think that your people should rule? I certainly won't downplay the powers of persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions, it is presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be an insult.
They're breaking down again. They're all dead. Wow, debris. Cold. Kill. Stop it, you're killing them! You're killing them! Give me your pure electrolytes. Can't do anything with that. Oh, is this where they all are? I think it is.
Like sitting
All about to
terrorists.
put the head.
We can't let DeVries make her move.
No, we cannot. She's up there, right? I wonder what's about to happen. Are they both gonna die? Lead them to a total war or fallout? Like, Fallout New Vegas? Trying to see if there's any loot around here. I think we are doing a pretty good job of collecting it all.
Come on. Move, damn you.
You hear debris? Alright, let's overwrite the manual again. Go in.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Didn't you get our message from the monastery? Our arrival was hardly a surprise.
Yes, I do recall your begging me not to do this. Hardly the work of a master negotiator, let alone two. I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
I'll buy it. Tell what the peace talks have to do with the rifts.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
I agree. So what was Horizon Point? A test run?
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia and proved to me that I needed to act to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
Okay. I don't care about the past. My concern is for delegates here and now.
You are focused entirely on the wrong thing. Wars come and go. Civilizations can rebuild. But this manner of destruction is something nothing can come back from. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
No. Not yet, Niles.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
You told me 10 years ago that you wanted to repay her for saving you. Was that just talk?
No, it wasn't just talk, but I never thought she'd turn into this. Fine. I'll follow your lead. Just don't ask me to forgive her, Commander. It ain't in me.
You don't have to.
That after all she's done.
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
There's another way to help the Order. Just haven't considered it yet.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
That's not true. I don't know about that. The Order is stronger than you give them credit for. A temporary alliance won't corrupt them.
The fact that they're even entertaining a partnership with a void-damned corporation puts the lie to that. Proves they'll sell their precious beliefs if it's convenient enough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says that you deserve a second chance.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I believe you can redeem yourself, make things right again.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
Why are you trusting me with this?
Because, whether you believe it or not, you are the picture of an Earth Directorate agent. Competent, resourceful, tenacious.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Stop speaking, Commander, before I take back what I just said. I need to believe that you're actually what you appear to be. As for me, I've reached the limit of what I can do here. But you can still save us. And that cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
Oh no. Oh no, something. They're gonna die anyway. The rift's about to kill everyone. Maybe hosting these peace talks right next to the rift that's expanding wasn't a good idea.
Lord damn! Ain't never seen a thing like this! We need to move! Now!
Let's see the simplifier. Has near perfect accuracy. No fall off point for bullet damage by range. Custom modular scope of variable zoom range. Toggle quick melee while in ADS. That's pretty sick nasty actually. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that. Yeah. Pretty nice sniper. I'm watching them despawn. Disappearing into thin air.
We should keep moving, Commander.
What if I don't want to though, you know? What if I'm busy? I can't even see her. Oh. You almost missed that. Actually. Could I have jumped up there? Maybe? Question mark? Can I? Can I go up here? Oh. I can, but it doesn't seem to achieve anything. That doesn't achieve anything at all. I don't know, I just wanted to see if I could. See if there's anything up there. I guess not. Yes, not at all. Oh, we're here.
That rift's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander. Huff and puff it.
Do I have to? I just take my time. Maybe. Oh, well, let me pull up a time dilation. Just in case I need it. I don't think I will. Oh. That's death down there, right? Yeah. Has to be. Wait. 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 Have we been over whatever that is? Actually, I think we have. Yeah, I think that's like, that's the corridor with the electrical wiring right there. There's the fan. Yeah, we've been down there. We've been down there. We didn't miss anything. We're good. Oh shit, the ship is just gone. Ooh, careful. I guess Amara's coming with us. Or maybe she got on her own ship and just left us. That might be possible. But that might be what happened.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
Hell yeah. That's what I've wanted to hear for ages. What does that mean exactly, Val?
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Anything about mission objectives?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
That sounds tricky. Any chance we can get help from the Order or Auntie's Choice?
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
What would be the benefit for working with one faction over the other?
The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience in governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself, Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There is also one other, less likely option. Persuading the two factions to work together.
We can do
the
that.
Delegates you helped save may be able to help facilitate this.
If we can combine the strengths of Auntie's choice with the strengths of the Order. Well, that sounds much better. Thanks for the information. I'll think about it.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I'll have an easier time dealing with any rifts if we get the modulator from Praetor first.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Yeah, tell me what it says.
Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Alright.
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist you?
Injuries detected and it's like there's a tiny smidgen of health. By the Praetor. Yeah, sure, what's up?
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just let her go? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made?
I thought we had more trust between us than this. I didn't spare her to hurt you.
Then why'd you do it?
I don't like any of these. I don't like any of them at all. I'm gonna pick the reassess your priorities one. See if that is good.
What happened back? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I
Reassess your
supposed to trust
priorities,
you the next time a
Agent.
tough
The
choice
race
has to
is
be
nothing
made?
compared to that rift.
Dealing with the rift's important, but so is getting justice for our crew.
You're entitled to your opinion, but I stand by my choices.
Of course you do, because law forbid you show remorse. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things there, for now.
I don't need to show remorse. There's nothing to show remorse for. A blueprint of the ill-fated and now deconstructed ACS free market. Don't make him like this anymore.
Commander, need some alone time for now. Need some alone time for now. Commander.
Alright, let's see. How about you?
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear.
Not really. Couldn't just let them die.
Of course you could, but you didn't. They still might have a role to play if we're to close the rifts.
Let's talk to Inez.
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. Assuming DeVries sticks to her change of heart. Reckon my being present for the dramatic rescue will gain me some clout with Auntie's Choice. Just got 2 or 3 more incidents like this to win my way back in, I'd say. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it?
Do you think it's trying to tell us something?
I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the rift tech. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the rift tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
Maybe you're right, but we can't leave anything to chance.
I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Still,
but I do.
Think we ought to pay the undisputed claim a visit, see if we can court Auntie's aid. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
No problem. Who's next to speak to? Who's next? Hold on, let me find out something. Okay, so apparently the autodock in here is infinite use, let's see. But an exchange doesn't give medical charges. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Wish I'd done this ages ago. Oh, that's great. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Need some alone time for now.
Alright, good for you.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my uppers.
Nothing to say. I expected it, I guess. Doesn't care. That's fine. Someone over here. So let me see. Let me take stock. We've spoken to Niles. We haven't spoken to Valerie. We'll do this one. I think. So that's useless at full health. Like, who needs that at full health, you know? We'll make that more combat ready. Grab that for you. Give him that Marisol. So we need to. We've spoken to Marisol. Yeah, we need to speak to Valerie and Tristan. Grab that. Grab that. I need to speak to Valerie and Tristan. Let me go in here first. I.e. Auntie's choice invitation. Yeah, we already saw that. Perfect. Tristan?
I'm glad we made it off Greater Tranquility Station. Presumably the delegates did as well. I'm pleased we prevented their murder. But they remain my enemies, peddling a false peace. I only hope we do not pay for this decision in the future. But let us focus on the task at hand, saving Arcadia from the rifts.
Huh.
Initializing. How may this unit...
Often. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty fucked up. So we have a cloister that's new, and the ACS undisputed claim that's new. Interesting. I wonder if we should go to the cloister and undisputed claim first, or if this is an entire planet. So I'm wondering if these two are side hubs at the free market station, and this is the next main part. Or if these are two main planets like these two, and then this is just the side part. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking about. Let's do a manual save. And we'll take a peek at each place. I want to take a peek at the cloister. To see if this is a full place. Or if it's like a little hub. And then we'll take a peek at the claim and see if that's like a full place or a hub. And then we'll go to the Praetor.
Your time, Commander.
What's up?
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Wasn't this about research considered heretical by the Order?
That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision.
I see. Oh. I've never met an Order heretic before. Is she bad at math?
Hardly. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's one of the finest minds to ever grace the Order. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
You can go right now if you'd like.
Do appreciate it, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Want to ask more about you?
I'm not hearing a question.
The old department worked for the previous presiding bishop, correct?
Presiding Bishop Orlo, yes. Ruth Bazaar's predecessor. And better. Now there was a scientician. A true adherent to Order principles. Ran an efficient operation to boot.
You don't think much of Ruth Bazaar, do you?
For a while, I'd hoped all this recent brouhaha, the schism, invasion, the rifts, was part of some long-foreseen predictive plan on her part. Something oblique only at the moment. The more time passes, the less I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm missing a few key variables. Or maybe she's a bit mathematically challenged.
Just like me, for real, for real. What sort of missions did Orlo send you on?
Are you asking me to reveal details of high-level covert operations? For the former head of the Order? To you, an agent for another party? I doubt you're willing to offer me a thorough accounting of your past assignments. And I bet the Earth Directorate had you on all sorts of clandestine initiatives. I'm not saying never, but we only just met, dear. Trust takes time.
At least tell me why they called you the endpoint.
Because all the good mathematical terms were already taken by my predecessors? Because nothing gets past me, someone once thought, perhaps. I'm sure I don't know, dear. Whoever came up with that particular sobriquet is surely long since dead and buried. Hopefully by my hand.
Speaking of, we should talk about your attitude on violence.
Murder's generally my go-to solution. The current state of the galaxy demands it. So many fools, so little time. I assume that's in line with your thinking too. Yes.
That's the thing, we can talk our way out of most predicaments.
Well, that's new. Based on previous conversations, I assume you're saying that theoretically. Theoretically, I agree. Inquire away. I may even respond.
You seem happier being less focused on violence.
Happier? Me? Really? I suppose that is an applicable term. Hope it's not getting in the way of the work. Are you satisfied with my performance? Anything to note?
Killing won't solve everything. We need to do more than just survive.
I tend to agree. Though I didn't see things that way before. Thank you. May the plan... Agent,
that's everything.
What do you need?
I wonder if Aza has more shit on that regard then, or we have to wait for our next shit with her.
Sorry, caught me.
Such as?
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for our next conversation with it.
Commander.
Alright, let me see here. Boom, 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 I guess. It depends how big this place is. If it's just a hub or an entire world. And then we'll check out Auntie's Choice headquarters. Okay, now this is an entire world. This is an entire ass world. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and...
Commander, a moment of your time, if you would.
What?
Commander, I'm glad I managed to intercept you before we left.
You didn't, though. I came back.
There's something of utmost importance I wish to discuss.
I didn't do it.
Relax, Commander. You are not under my authority to judge. Though if you were, that phrase alone would have certainly seen you hauled off to mental refreshment. I received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. He was my co-protege under the Supreme Arbiter. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. He wishes to meet with me at the Vox Relay on Paradise Island. You asked before, and I did not mention it. But with Virgil's message, I now must warn you. Our greatest suspect in the Supreme Arbiter's murder is the Protectorate's consul.
Why is your consul your biggest suspect?
Our mentor always disdained him thoroughly, and he our mentor. If anyone would have had reason to slay her, it would have been him. But we have needed evidence. Evidence that I believe Virgil now possesses.
How close were you and Virgil exactly?
I would gladly give my life for his without hesitation, and he for mine. We are brothers beyond blood. It has been some time since the two of us last crossed paths, but little shall have changed between us. Of this, I have no doubt.
Are you sure your co-protege can be trusted?
If there is one person throughout all of Arcadia who I can presently trust, it is Virgil. He too seeks the perpetrator of the Supreme Arbiter's death, and he too supports the Sovereign over all else. And that's without mentioning our lifelong friendship.
If you two work so well together, why isn't he here with you?
It was actually his suggestion we divide and conquer. As our operational philosophies differ ever so slightly, this seemed a good plan. Virgil often prefers to watch rather than act, and was often lenient with sentencing where I was not. This behavior was often criticized by the Supreme Arbiter, but there have been occasional rare instances where treating a subject with mercy ultimately resulted in better behavior. It is a novel, albeit strange, philosophy.
Yeah, I knew Carrie Jaw's pissed with you everywhere you go, so I don't want to hear it. Look forward to meeting him.
Very good. I hope we shall see him at your earliest convenience. I feel this shall most certainly set our investigation into motion. I hope Virgil has been doing well since last I saw him. Well, we shall find out together.
Alright, I'm gonna check out the ACS. See if it's a hub or a complete place. I think it might just be like a small contained hub by the looks of things though. Given that, you know, it's a ship.
This is Anti-Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Anti's Choice employees, affiliates in training,
Yeah, it's a small little hub.
consultants who labor with committed
I'm gonna end this video here though. This is a good place to end it. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch helps even more. Regardless, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.